So you don't know where I'm going with
Yeah,
it?
so it's good. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna just see.
Yeah. So what else? Ain't much in the news to talk about really. But so I want to talk about the old like nature versus nurture argument. And this all comes about because like with my nieces, I see how as they grow, they're very different.
Oh, for real? Like between them?
Yeah. So like, and these are they're growing up in the same environment.
Yeah.
Under the same circumstances, but they're both completely reacting and handling things different. So it just made me think about the nature versus nurture thing.
Yeah.
And about how I guess there's people on both sides of the fence, and I haven't read anything like scientific to scientifically prove anything.
Yeah.
But just based on what I've seen, I just make judgments and I think most of the time at the end of the day, a lot of stuff just comes down to the natural makeup of who you are, and your innate ability to handle stuff and figure stuff out with anybody. I've even done that just with myself. I've thought about it put myself in that.
Yeah.
And I just feel like some people just have a better innate ability to do certain things that other people don't. And that other person might have an innate ability to do things that, I don't.
Yeah. I mean, but that's right. So I think this is, you gotta be, if I think in a broad way, I say if you look at just the broad makeup of somebody, I think your environment has the most to do with it.
So you think it's more nurture?
Yeah, but I think if you take a deeper look into each individual, there's the natural things that just gonna be there. And like they say, we all different. Everybody got different gifts that you were born with. So I think but I think just in an overall sense, even if let's say just behavior, sometimes I could pinpoint some people who grew up in the same environment, same neighborhood.
Yeah.
It's some things they gonna have that are similar, but then you start seeing other behaviors that you all right. He come from a different household. They grew up different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's true.
So I think both
Yeah, they definitely. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it's just one or the other. They definitely both play a part. There's the environment you grow up in. That nurture, the house you grow up in, that stuff impacts you.
Right.
But I just think at the end of the day, your natural makeup is what makes you get through or not get through certain things in life.
Nah, but you don't think that could be instilled in you though?
It can be instilled in you from a nurturing standpoint. However, I just think most of the time I feel like it's just something that you're either capable of having, you're either capable of doing, or you're not capable of doing it.
Hold on. I think word it this way. So you saying you either born with it or you not?
Yeah. Some stuff, yeah. A lot of the time, that.
What's up? Because they certain things we could clearly see some people either born with it or not. But
of course, the intelligence, just natural intelligence. A lot of times, you could learn. People could teach. You could read as many books as you want.
Yeah.
But some people are just gonna have more natural intelligence.
But hold on, natural intelligence.
Just better ability to figure things out and navigate through problems and just life.
You talking about life? You talking about life situation?
Yeah.
But you see, I think you could be right, but bro, I think some of this people who do that.
Yeah.
That's why adversity matters sometimes, because most people who come from that in these situations, they kind of a little more comfortable, so that they find a way to navigate through some of these problems. That has nothing to do with books.
No, that's true. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, nurture definitely plays a role, because let's just say somebody who grows up in the you know, the hood.
Right.
They're more likely. You're gonna be more likely to be able to. When problems like that arise later on in life, like things you've seen, you're more equipped to handle that.
Right.
I mean, yeah, of course, somebody like there's no natural ability for some people to do that.
Yeah, and this the thing. I think when it comes to environmental things, like let's say let's say we all come from like a same environment. Let's say. And you could say the hood, like, they got a way to deal with things.
Yeah.
Like, there's a way to deal with things. But the way the hood, per se, deals with things, in your house, like, y'all understand, like, this how we gonna deal with things.
Yeah.
So, that's gonna change how even, like, we from the same environment, but we not gonna face, you know, we're not gonna, like, deal with the problems the same way. Like,
that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So, nature, I think nurture has a lot to do with it, man.
What do you think is more important?
I think nurture is more important.
So you think that?
Because that's something you can control.
Yeah. I mean,
you know
that's true. It is, but how much does it actually impact you? Like, I mean, it's hard, right? Because, like, okay, I could say, like, when I'm around my nieces, like, me being a certain way, like if you're more affectionate as a parent or uncle or aunt or grandma or whatever, like it helps, cause like when you may not have got the same like nurturing like affection or whatever when you were a kid, but like you might, but it didn't really impact you.
Nah, but sometimes it did, but you don't know.
Yeah, okay, look. So this is what I'm saying. Like, so me and my, like, that's what I'm, like, that's why I use, like, my nieces. Like, they're different, but they're growing up in the same environment. They're getting the same type of affection. They handle it differently, though. Like, one of my nieces has an innate ability to handle things better. Yeah. She's like, it's like more, it's in her. Like, it's nothing it's nothing that can be learned. I feel like there of course there's learned behaviors.
Yeah.
But like a lot of stuff, like being able the ability to deal with things. That's what like my main focus. The ability to deal with things is strictly an innate ability. I feel like.
Yo, let's go.
Yeah, so, like so.
You saying the ability to deal with things. I mean,
you gotta break it down. Yeah, so like, yeah. I mean, of course, certain things in life is gonna be like it's a nurture.
Yeah.
Certain things in life is gonna be nature.
Right.
So I mean, yeah, if we really want to get to the.
Yeah, but this is what I was gonna say with kids, bro. Like, especially kids, like breaking kids down, it's a little harder.
Yeah.
Cause let's say, cause they got influence like outside of home.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
That's
like
true.
You in a different classroom than you might be in a different classroom than your sister. Or, like
that's true.
Those things might play a part in that. The teacher you have at school, like sometimes, or you know what I'm saying?
That's very true.
Like that kicks it into that. Cause
that all plays a part.
Yeah, cause them teachers, bro, at them young ages. Like they're big, you know
that plays a part in that.
Right.
Sure,
so
that's a good point.
Yeah, I think, bro, that like when it comes to that, man, a lot of like that natural might be in there, but I still think, especially kids at a young age, it's still playing out. So the influences are still coming, like their full characters kind of haven't developed, so it's hard to kind of see. Like,
yeah, no, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a great point. Yeah. So I mean, this is just a never-ending debate.
No, that's true.
I mean, it's
good questions to ask, though.
Yeah, it's always gonna be there.
And to me, I like picking nurture because I feel like that's something we can control and be better at.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because if we just say
nature, it's like it's basically saying like there's
like
nothing
some
we can
people,
do about it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be like, some people are just that way, bro.
Yeah,
you know.
Nah, I get you.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, so this is another thing that I was listening to the Will Smith interview.
Yeah, I missed that. I heard it was real good.
Yeah, he was a dope interview, man. If you haven't checked it out, y'all should. But yeah, so in the interview, man, they were basically asking him like, like keeping it real, like they see you like as a character, like so they like, all right, you from Philly, how did you navigate through this whole thing, like being you?
Yeah.
And he basically saying, shit, I wasn't really being me.
Yeah, I heard that.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, that's the problem. So then he comes down to just realizing like how life is, and he's like, even like lying, he was like, lying isn't always a bad thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I sat back and thinking, like, not to bring my nicks in, but again, like just to bring nicks in.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, they're kids. It's little things that you might be like, yeah, I'm telling her, or I'm telling him this.
Yeah.
Cause I don't want their kids, bro. Like, you gotta say things like outrageous, like you touch that, something crazy gonna happen.
Yeah.
You lying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But again, it's the lie. Like, it's not bad in that situation.
Yeah, it's not.
You know what I'm saying? So, and even to look back at your parents, you'd be like, man, they told me about this and that. Like, they were lying.
Yeah.
But then you just gotta go back and see, was it lie? They wasn't lying for their own gain.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's lying for protection, like, and I know, like, in most cases,
just protect like your kid's innocence. Like,
right. And sometimes even people.
Yeah.
Like I'm taking it outside the kids. I'm just saying, like, to people, people always be like, keep it real with me, shit, like.
Yeah, but some people, that's the thing. Most people can't handle the truth.
That's one.
Like, and the fact of the matter is, yeah, when you lie, like, I feel like a lot of times when I lie or withhold information,
yeah,
it's to protect
somebody else.
Yeah, or it's protect somebody else. A lot of times, like,
right.
Like when you doing it to protect yourself, like, all right. It's more like, it's like more of a selfish thing, but sometimes that's necessary.
But bro, because to be honest, it's a survival mechanism.
Yeah,
and that's what somebody said. Like, come on, bro, somebody pull up on y'all, and let's say the question they asked, the answer could determine your death, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta
it's
lie.
Bro, I'm not gonna keep it 100 because I keep it 100 and I could die.
Yeah,
you feel me? So I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, bro, like. Lying, I mean, not to say it's a good thing, but you gotta look at it. What's behind that?
We should completely not be promoting this, due to the name of our podcast.
Keeping it real, right? Nah, you right.
We over here promoting lying.
Nah, we just
However,
saying. Yeah, context matter.
Yeah, so
we not saying lie. If you lie for your own gain, nah, that's.
Yeah, I mean, when you're trying to lie to gain, like, something, that's not good. But
right.
when you, like, I feel like a lot of times, like, people lie to protect other people, and, like, the other person or the other people don't understand that.
And like you said, like you just mentioned, especially when it comes to information, like somebody said, I don't know, a quote that I thought was pretty dope. He was like, what's the truth to a stranger? Something like that.
Yeah.
Like,
everybody, don't mean nothing to them.
Yeah, everybody doesn't deserve
the truth.
They
don't need to know.
Yeah, so I don't know, man, and I think that plays in that whole social media thing. How everybody like going on and keeping it real and just saying everything.
I mean, other times too, like it ain't your place to tell them
right
what the truth is. Like,
no, that's true.
Like, I mean, there's a lot of circumstances where lying is. Like, it's necessary. Like, it's necessary to lie.
Yeah.
Like, nobody should go through life not lying.
Right, nobody has, bro. I don't care who it is.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Especially if you break you down, like...
only person that's ever did that is Jim Carrey. Like, and that was because he had to.
What, not?
Liar, liar.
Oh, okay, I'm like...
yeah, like, and that was only for a period of time.
Right,
you feel
right.
me? Like, and then you see how that was? Like, he couldn't do his job.
Yeah, so...
Like, he's a lawyer.
Right.
Like, lawyers lie.
Basically, like that. That's their whole. Like, even if they know you did something, they still gotta defend you.
Yeah, he couldn't lie. And then he was hurting this, like, we're talking, it's a fictional movie, but it's actually like some real shit. Like, he couldn't lie to his son. So then when you don't lie to your son and give them hope, your kids or either kids in general, like,
right.
it affects them.
Yeah.
It affects their innocence and all that type shit.
Yeah, so I mean, that's That could be a hot topic, man.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, yeah, lying is definitely necessary in life, though. Don't go through life telling the truth all the time.
Yeah,
that's no way to live.
I mean, like we said, damn, that was put in a little funny way, but we could say situations matter.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You always got to look at what situation you're in.
Yeah, for sure, man. So yeah, y'all, anything more on that?
Nah, man, that was just an interesting take, but yeah, I think that Will Smith.
Y'all let us know, man. Don't be over here trying to tell us y'all don't lie because you're lying.
Or keeping it real at all times. Like, yeah, keeping it real. That's I mean,
we keep it real all the time. Like,
yeah, but we tell you what it is.
But certain times we gotta lie, so don't look at it no different.
Right.
You know, that's just what it is. That's just the way life is.
Yeah, but yeah, that's all I have to say on that, man.
Yeah. Now, that's really all. Ain't nothing much happened this week. Azealia Banks is crazy. She's Michelle Williams. Hopefully everything works for her.
Yeah, she checked in a
yeah, man, depression. That depression shit. Yeah, it's real, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, bro, especially with people like that, like she comes from a lot of success. You feel me?
Let's actually talk about that. Yeah, the depression shit is real though. Like, you ever been through a time like where you was kind of depressed at all?
I don't know. I mean, depressed, like, you see, depend what man. Like, I don't really know. To me, I don't know how to.
I almost want to save this for next week because I actually thought of like a question.
I don't know how to factor that in. Like when like I've been down, but damn, depressed sound.
You see what I mean? That's my point. That was I don't want to talk about it today because it's kind of getting late and we've kind of been here for a while already or whatever. Okay. But it's a question like I'm gonna start asking people like, what is the happiest time? What's the happiest day of your life? Right? It's like, damn. And think about it. If you can't determine what's the happiest day of your life, how do you know what being happy is?
Nah, bro, that's tough though.
Or like, what's the like? But if you can't pinpoint the happiest time of your life, how do you judge what happy is?
Hold on, the happiest point. I think it's hard cause you gotta think every moment. It's like, you know, they's graduating from.
Yeah.
They like, bro, so many moments that you could. That feeling is like winning championships.
But let's think about it and let's try to think about it some more and then come back with that next week. I feel like that's a good.
That sounds like a good one.
Just something I be thinking about. I'm gonna start asking people, what's the happiest day or point in your life, and I want to know if they give me answers because it's something like I can't figure out what's the happiest day of my life, or I can't figure out what's the happiest moment of my life.
But maybe because you had many.
Or maybe because I didn't have none.
You know, you right. Yeah.
You feel me? Like, or I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's what I'm saying. So I just want to, we can think about that and come back to that next week. I feel like that's a good topic.
That's a good one, bro. yeah. But shit, man.
That's all we got for y'all today.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, man. Share this, subscribe, and do all that, man.
Yeah, if you got to this point, once again, we appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Thanks for tuning in, man.
If you didn't,
it's all we understand. Sometimes time
you will never hear this.
Right.
Once again, but we appreciate the ones who did.
Yeah, man. We'll holler at y'all, man.
Peace.